Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters, from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and today, from a special collaboration between Marvel and Crocs, I present to you the Spider-Man Neo Classic Clogs. This is how they come packaged in this black bag. Normally in the past, from these special collaborations from Crocs, usually they come in a regular shoebox that is decorated and designed with the character colors. For example, in the past, have you seen my videos from other Croc collaborations that included Miles Morales, Inosuke, and Itachi? All those Crocs came in actual boxes that were highly decorated. With here, I feel like this time they did the bare minimum of just grabbing the Crocs, throwing them in this plastic bag, and then shipping them out the door, as far as the packaging and the presentation goes. So here's the 360 of what they call the Spider-Man Neo Classic Clogs. The inspiration on these classic clogs is a take on Spider-Man's iconic suit. The entire clog is covered in the neoprene cover, and it gives you the same similarity that you see on Spider-Man's suit, which is one of the things that made this clog attractive to me, and this is why I decided to get them. I just really like the look. The one thing to note, compared to the traditional Crocs that have the venting holes all over the place for you to attach the gibbets, on these that is not the case. As you can see, there aren't any because of the neoprene material that is used to cover the entire clog. But if you look at the heel strap, you'll see that it's got 4 holes, and that is for you to place the jibs on. So for this one, the only place that you could put your gibbets on is on the heel strap on those 4 holes. The other thing is, this one has the design of the giant spider with the web, which is usually seen on Spider-Man's chest on his classic outfit, which gives it a nice elegant touch on the clogs. And these are actually very different than the other ones because, like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't have the designs that are painted on, similar to what we've seen in the other past collaborations. So it makes me wonder if these are going to be a little bit hotter because it's going to lack the venting holes compared to other regular clogs. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. One thing to note, the spider, along with the spider web that's shown in the black markings, that material is a lens magnet. So just be careful because it will get dirty very quickly. Here's a more close-up in-depth look so you can look at the material and also at the seams of how it is attached into the main frame of the clog. So you can see the stitching there that they used. Here's a close-up of the hexagonal shape as it moves from the red portions into the outer portions that makes it look like scales. Here's a close-up of the back heel strap. You have the image of Spider-Man's mask. On the bottom of the Croc, you can see the type of design that they use as far as making sure that you have grip on the surface. So these, they look like they have that particular grip, so you shouldn't be able to slip on these very easily. The one thing that I did notice is that the material that is in the center with the ribs on it looks a lot different than the one that is in the perimeter, as you can see here by how it reflects the light differently. Where in the center sections that you see here, it looks very grainy compared to the other sections where it looks nice and smooth. So now check out the other one. And as you can see on this one, it's slightly damaged just because of how they shipped it in the plastic bag, where it goes back to my previous comment where these should have actually came in an actual box, just like the other Croc collaborations that I've shown you in this channel. So that is the one major thing that I didn't like of how Crocs executed the delivery on the special Crocs. Honestly, touching the neoprene material, it feels like styrofoam. Feels like it's a piece of cloth on top of styrofoam, and it makes the same styrofoam noise that you would expect as you hear it. Hopefully the camera can capture that. But they do look really good, and they do feel kind of spongy. Here's what the inside looks like. So as you can see, the original cloth layout does have the holes in them, but they're just covered up by the neoprene material. So there you can kind of see the glue shots on how the cloth material is glued onto the frame of the cloth, which is what gives you the sound and the styrofoam feel when you touch the clog. follow me on IG at Titandel86. The one thing that I really like about these is if you see it on the direct light, they look really sharp. The red reflects very good, making them look really classic. Obviously the deformations here from the shipment takes away from it, but I think if you get one that's not fully damaged, I think they're gonna look very good. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts. As far as the release date goes, I think this came out about a year ago, so shame on me for not getting them out there earlier. Obviously, I got caught up with other videos that took priority, but this is just something that I wanted to turn around, especially with the Spider movie coming out. This is something that will help rock those Spider-Man outfits in celebration of the movie, or anything that is Spider-Man theme related. I think the Crocs are really good design wise. Execution wise, as far as the shipment goes of how they were packaged, I think that was done very poorly, and hopefully Crocs doesn't repeat doing that in the future, where I really want to get an actual box, especially like the ones that were very captivated. If you remember the one from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse from Miles Morales, where that box basically had designs referencing the comic books. And on that one, you could tell that they really took the creativity to the next step of giving you a full package on a collaboration. Where on this one, I felt like they did the bare minimum as far as the packaging and presentation goes. But I did like the execution of how the Crocs were done, just showing a very simple layout design of how the Spider-Man suit would be applied on a Croc. I think these are a must-have just because of how the classic design is, of how they executed it, and it's something different. I don't think I've seen other Crocs done this type of style where they actually use cloth material all over the Croc to give you a nice design versus just having the painted sections. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you have seen, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I'll see you next week with a brand new one. Thank you and bye.